I shalom, shalom. First and foremost, God praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, Shabbat, honor to the apostles and the elders of the millstone, on down. Shalom to the whole virtue remnant of Israel, and I've been here as the word, but this also. This is Brother Yarmai Abba coming to you with hopefully edifying what I started lesson. Just the spirit like the wind, whatever the spirit had. But, I was thinking, man, the mercy of the Lord, man. That's go to deliver us, man. Right? Because it's just a lot of mercy that the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has, you know, and we have to be grateful and thankful for His mercy because, hey, like I said, you don't need a arm and a leg to serve the Lord, man. He could have took your arm and a leg and you know still had you dealing, man. All right, but and even if there is some brothers like that, man, I'm pretty sure there is, you know. It's just a part of their what they have to go through for them to get salvation, man. All right, that's another thing, man. You pray to the Lord, Lord Baba Gashah, whatever I have to go through, Baba Gashah, let me go through it so I can make it, but just give me the spirit to endure it. All right, you know. So whatever grace and mercy the Lord has bestowed upon you or given you, you know, be thankful for it, man, because it's a lot of compliances, it's a lot of things that we have in our day-to-day life that we do not need to serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, but the Lord still has given it to us, man. So we have to be, grateful and thankful, man, you know, because like in these times, we're gonna be, moving on faith, man. We already are moving on faith, but in these times we're not gonna look, we gonna be pilgrims on earth, man. Right? We not gonna have, you know, everything we have now, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna have, the luxury to go to the store and grab this and, go buy tissue from the market, you know what I'm saying? It's all gonna be Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Dylan, you know? We gotta trust in the Lord. Because Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, trust in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, because he's not gonna forsake us, man. Alright? That's Sirach 2:10. Psalms 91:11, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. So let's say, just figuratively speaking, like there's a rock in front of you, right? And the angel, and that might be the rock you just, trip on and bust your freaking head open, man, and you just dead. But the whole time you just walking, and the angel just, move it over a few inches, man. And you just walk past it, not thinking nothing of it, man. Proverbs 20:24, man, it's going to the Lord. So the Lord's going to direct the footsteps in the path of the righteous, man. All right? So what you got to believe in him. You got to believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You got to believe that he's going to take this devil down. You got to believe that he's going to make all these people pay, man. All right? You got to believe that he is. Oh, yeah, let me get that. Salak here. That's Sirach 2:10, because, hey, it's very important to have faith. I want to get that also, because it's all we gonna have, man. These niggas out here don't got faith in the Lord. These niggas don't believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right? These niggas don't believe that the Lord finna come back. These niggas don't believe that there's a heavy judgment for their day-to-day lives that they so willfully want to live, man. Because these people, they don't want to change. They don't want to, return back to the righteous ways, man. And I want to get this to back it up. Isaiah 1:3, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel does not know, my people does not consider. So Israel doesn't even, a lot of people in Israel don't even care, man. And no, majority of Israelites don't care about the Lord, man. All right? Verse 4, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken the Lord, they have provoked the Holy One unto Israel, they are gone away backwards, man. You know, they provoke the Holy One of Israel, and they think that there's not going to be repercussions for that. They think that there's not going to be judgment for that, man. But what? You have to have faith to believe that there is going to be judgment for that. You have to have faith to believe that the Lord is going to punish them for that, man. All right, and you having that faith, that'll deter you from doing what they're doing. All right? Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him, man. All right? You have to believe when you come to the Lord, man. You think that the Lord, listens to your prayers if you just, praying and you don't even believe that he exists? That's bugged out. But what? The Lord, he is, man. And the scriptures talk about, the word of the Lord not coming back away, man. Everything that the Lord said that's going to happen, it's happening, or it has happened, or it's going to happen, man. All right? The Lord, a lying is a man's thing. All right, that's human. That's mortal shit. All right, we're talking about the ancient of days, man. All right, he let Yahweh be true and every man a liar, man. Matter of fact, that's perfect. Child of faith. Matter of fact, let me see real quick, because Romans 3:3, for what if some did not believe, shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? Yahweh forbid, yeah, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy saying, and mightest overcome when thou art judged, So let the Lord be true and every man a liar. Because the Lord, he's going to do what he said he's going to do. He's going to deliver his elect, man. He's not going to, matter of fact, that's perfect. So like it. Sirach 2:10, look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord, and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear, and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? It's not one, man. All right, so you call upon Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and you rehearse the righteous acts, man. All right, you try to be the best. You try to be the best you can be for the Lord, man. That's 2 Timothy, man. All right, because this place is done. This place is, come on, man. This place is over with, man. We see that's happening, man. All right, if you're watching, as the Lord commanded us, we're watchmen set over the house of Israel, man. So we're watching these things. We're seeing the prophecies coming past. We're seeing all these things. We're seeing that peace and safety, man. All right. That peace and safety being declared, and then shall an end come, man. We're seeing it. All right. 2 Peter 3:11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons, i.e., to be in all holy conversation and godliness. All right. So seeing that all this is going to be done, why not serve the Lord? Seeing that all these things are done, why not hope for something better? We have no continuing city, man. All right. But the kingdom, we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. And according to his promise, we look for a new heavens and a new earth, man. We're in dwelleth righteousness. All right, but it takes faith to believe in that. All right, it takes faith to know that that's going to happen, man. And believing in that, it'll make you forsake things here, man. This the beloved Elder Yaki say, this temporal evil world, man. All right, everything here is temporary, man. And look, we're not going to miss nothing here, man. We're going to be so set and lit in the kingdom, man. We're not going to miss nothing here. All right? And that's a lot of problem. That's a problem with people today, man. They think that they feel like they're missing out on something. You're not missing out on anything, man. All right? This place finna be destroyed. These people finna die for their death style, man. Living after the ways of the heathen, as the Lord told us not to, man. Any the oppressor, Uncle Tom niggas, man. All right, so don't be conformed to this world, man. Seek what's in the heavens. All right, set up your riches in heavens, where moth and dust do not corrupt, and thieves do not break in and steal, man. All right, we're setting our riches up in heaven. We're not trying to set up riches on earth, man, because we understand this. Hey, this shit finna come to an end, man. All right, but I ain't want to make it a super long lesson, so Lord willing, it was edifying. Shalom. Until the next time.